Now from electricity to the issue of environment. Did you know that in 2019, environmental pollution claimed 9 million lives globally? Well, the Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, gave this report after an advocacy walk on air pollution. Professor Abayomi says air pollution has taken more lives than COVID-19, and he appealed to residents to stop the habit of pollution and stay healthy.
What do we want? Clean air. What do we want it now?
It's a peaceful advocacy walk on air pollution carried out by the Lagos State government in collaboration with the United States government.
When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now.
The State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, leads the sensitization alongside officials from the Ministry of Environment, the Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, the Federal Road Safety Corps, U.S. government officials, and other stakeholders. The team moved from the U.S. consulate ground to Zumba Mbadiwe, all the way to Bonny Camp, carrying placards with different messages, educating residents on the dangers of environmental pollution. After the walk, they converged on the U.S. Embassy premises at Victoria Island, where Professor Abayomi announced that in 2019, 9 million people died globally due to pollution, a disturbing trend that must be addressed.
The air quality in Nigeria is below acceptable levels. The WHO recommends that the ambient air pollution should not exceed 10. I don't want to be too scientific, but 10 micrograms per cubic meter is the measure of the particles that are floating around in the air that you are breathing in. The average air quality in Nigeria, I wonder if any of us can guess whether it's below 10 or above 10. Below or above? Above, you are correct. Is it above 10, say 20? Yes or no? Above 20, you are correct. Is it above 30? Yes. You are correct. Is it above 50? No. No, yes, you are not sure. It's above 50. Is it above 60? You are not sure. It is above 60. Is it above 70? No. You are wrong. It is. The figure is actually 72. That means that the air that we breathe in Nigeria, on average, anywhere in Nigeria, is 7 times above the acceptable level of quality. Is that acceptable to us? No. It is not. And the government is well aware of this, and the government has put certain policies in place to ensure that we bring down the quality of air, or we improve the quality of air for citizens. Now, as I said, we deal in facts. The Lancet, which is a very well-established, is one of the top medical journals in the world. The Lancet tells us that in 2019, 9 million people died from pollution. If not for pollution, 9 million people would have survived per year. Of this 9 million, 7 million was due to air pollution and the rest due to water pollution. Now, how many people have died from COVID so far? The figure is about 6 million. Therefore, air pollution is killing more people than COVID has killed in 2 years. In 1 year, air pollution is killing more people than COVID has killed altogether in 3 years. So we're all scared of COVID, but you should be scared of the air that you're breathing. If you're driving a car that is belching out black smoke, you are actually responsible for killing people and for killing this planet. We need to plant trees. We need to change the way we cook. We need to avoid using charcoal and firewood and turn to clean gas.
The Ministry of Environment and the State Environmental Protection Agency are set to enforce the environmental laws that will stop air pollution in the state.
Our message to residents of Lagos, let's look inward. Let's start from our homes. Let's stop this pollution. Let's stop the behavioral pattern. So when we do that, then we can cascade that to the bigger society. So whatever we do from our homes will be the best thing for the society.
Well, Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency has always been known to battle air pollution. But the people are more interested in noise pollution. So we've done quite a lot in noise pollution. We've done a lot of enforcement in noise pollution, but we are moving to emissions, which is another form of air pollution. What are we doing about this? Advocacy, teaching, helping people understand what is air pollution, the dangers of air pollution. We give you time to understand this, and then enforcement becomes key. Legislatively and executively, in order to achieve policies of government, laws of government, enforcement becomes mandatory. And this enforcement is also to act as a deterrent. I am not going to fine you, a multi-million naira company, 100,000 for polluting the air. I would fine you hundreds of millions for polluting the air as a serious enforcement agency. And we're about to move into that now. We have many partners, including the Federal Road Safety Commission, who has committed to working with Lagos State Ministry of Environment through its Environmental Protection Agency to go after cars with smoke coming out of their exhausts. Enforcement is easy. Arresting is clear. Any one of us here can see and say this is air pollution. So that part of the value chain is taken care of. Very soon, very, very soon, we will start to get traffic offenders off the streets. No more air pollution in Lagos State. Zero tolerance to smoky vehicles and heavy-duty equipment in Lagos State.
Meanwhile, the United States assures of its continuous support to help Lagos tackle various challenges.
This has been a long-standing partnership between the United States and Lagos State. So we started working with them about a year ago to develop this massive air quality awareness program in which we would bring in technical expertise from the United States using the on-the-ground expertise that they have here in Lagos to collaborate both with monitoring and raising awareness through walks like this. It was incredible seeing the number of people that were out here today and the dedication with the number of youth that they had and just the ability for everybody to come together to really raise awareness on this. And so this work has been ongoing. We look forward to continuing this, hopefully bringing additional technical experts from the United States to come here to work with Nigerian counterparts. We're proud to see this partnership having really emphasized the work that the state government is doing, and frankly, we salute what they've done. We are working, we have an air quality monitor here. They have multiple throughout the state, and we're sharing data. And I think that opportunity to have the data and bring awareness really will help in the steps ahead. So what I would say in terms of what they're doing is keep doing what you're doing and continue to find ways like this walk and other things to raise awareness. And that will help in the long run, really help bolster the economy in Lagos State.
And the State Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps also assures of getting rid of vehicles with dangerous emission.
Under the FRSC regulations, we have a particular section that actually come against vehicles with offensive emission. So we call it offensive emission violation. And any vehicle that is caught
is already sanctioned and made to pay fines, and such vehicle is taken off the system. So what you must have noticed this morning are just the ones that must have escaped through the windows. And you know, enforcement is continuous, and I know we are still going to get them. As I'm talking to you, in all the formations of FRSC in Lagos State, you see vehicles that are being impounded. And some of these vehicles are vehicles with the same emission we are talking about. So even as I'm stepping out now, anyone that I still see along the road, I will still get them arrested. You know, it will have been out of place for me to be distracted from the work we are doing. Maybe I will have bounced on those ones, and it will have been a kind of minus for them. So it's been a long time battle. And it's not just about fighting them on the highway. It's about putting policies in place, and that's what has helped the nation so far. We've been collaborating with SON. We've been collaborating with customs, because most of these vehicles that you see bringing all these vehicles, they are products of poverty that is all over the places. Because in ideal system, ideal society, you are expected to have clean vehicles with less emission. But what do we see? We see vehicles that have spent their time outside the country being brought into the nation as Tokumbo or Belgium. And they are the one creating all these pollutions we are seeing everywhere. So we are in the business of cleaning up the society and the air.
As the state government takes a bold step to reduce air pollution, private sector organizations as well as residents are advised to be more eco-friendly and make Lagos habitable for all.